I've never been really good at lines in fabric, but that's a pretty good interpretation of stretching a fabric, or at least I would hope. Again, nobody's perfect. Everyone does their art in their own way. So, now we have the tank top on. She wears jeans. So what we're going to do is these are going to be lowriders. These aren't going to, most jeans would come up to about here on a person. But lowriders ride more on the hips, so we're actually going to come down here on her and get rid of this line. So with lowrider jeans, again, we're going to take into account that that clothing does not form fit to a character. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this out a little bit on the side here, and then we're going to kind of line it up with one of the lines we've done, and there I got part of my pant line done here. Again, I'm gonna take it out here, bring it in, and then match it up with the legs. So now we kind of have a defined pant line here. And again, since pants are not form-fitting, we're just going to erase these lines a little bit and kind of box them out a little bit so that we don't see that dip in the knees, so that it gives the impression that they're pants rather than form-fitting jeans. So we're going to flare out the pants a little bit here at the bottom of the foot. Because I think they look cool that way, but hey, that's my opinion. No one cares. And I'm going to do the same with the other leg. Basically, just notice how I just straightened out the knees so there's none of that dip right there. Going to kill my husband if he takes a bite out of that taco while I'm recording. And even though we did that really nice ankle, I'm going to cover it up anyway and have the flare of the jeans here. And so now we kind of have an idea of where the jeans are going to go and getting rid of some of the lines that the jeans no longer need. And we're going to add in some pockets. Now, again, pockets would probably leave a little jump right there, like, since they're not exactly form-fitted with the jean line. So it's going to kind of pop out a little bit right here. And again, this will be a lot more clear once I actually get the final version up and posted. And I'm probably just going to link this video to what I've done. And then I'm going to put in the belt. By doing this, I'm going to first put in the loops that the belt would go through. I think I hear my cell phone ringing. This is wonderful. People keep trying to contact me. Anyway, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the belt through those loops. Try and make it look like they're going actually through the loops instead of... So I kind of have a belt here, and again, the belt would not form fit with the jeans, so they're going to puff out a little bit on either side to indicate that they're going around the jeans rather than being part of the jeans. People, stop calling me. And I'm going to do the belt buckle now, which is a big, nice, round, shiny one. So that's how I do that. Now, since these are lowriders, I'm probably going to make it a little more sexy and add in the curvature lines of the pelvis, because that always makes it look better. And everyone does their belly buttons different. I do a little line, and then I make a little circle at the end of it to make it a belly button. And we can add in the upper section of the, right underneath the chest, there's where the ribs come in. So currently, this is what I have. Now, I need to define the ears a little bit more up here. So let's see if I can zoom in with this thing. Whee, it's kind of working. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw little lines like that, and then I'm going to draw hair, and then I'm going to make them look a little fuzzy by just putting little jump lines right here. It's kind of like zigzags. Of course, you got to make them fit the ear itself, which I completely just messed it up. Let me try that one again. And I now have am I showing the wrong ear? Yeah, I was showing the wrong ear. Haha. So now I have those little bumps there on the ear to make it look a little fuzzy. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other ear. And all this will look a lot better once I actually get the inking done. And let's see, there's a couple other details that I neglected to mention, is the collarbone, which from the shoulder blades, there's a dip in the shoulder blade before it gets to the round part of your shoulder, which it goes from where it goes into the bulge to probably right about there. Some people put that there, some people don't. I don't necessarily. Everyone to their own style again. So again, most of the time you can look at something and your brain just tells you something's not right here, please fix it. And I mean, it takes a while to figure out exactly what it is your brain is trying to tell you to fix, but it'll come eventually. So currently I have the face pretty much done. I really like how it came out. Granted, the snout isn't very big and I had to round out the cheek area, but so far I'm kind of liking it. I might actually enlarge the snout on the computer when I do it on the computer. I'm yet to decide that. That's the wonderful thing about editing things on a computer. Now, as I go down, again, here's the pants, and notice how it comes out before going in, and then the belt comes out a little bit. Again, if you don't want it to look 2D, you have to make sure that there's lines outside of lines to indicate that they're all not just connected together and that they're not all just one flat piece. And they go down to the paws. Now, there's something I had forgotten to do. Important thing about DF. She has a puff at the end of her tail. As I was saying, DF has a puff at the end of her tail that I need to get actually drawn here. So before the phone call interrupted me, I'm going to retry to do this here. Oops, sorry, camera. Okay. So first of all, I'm probably going to zoom out. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a